Martin Cooper, a Motorola researcher and executive, made the first cell phone on April 3, 1973. Took an entire decade until Motorola's Dynatec finally reached consumers' hands. First phone sold for $3,995. First cell phone weighed 1.1 kilogram, 23 centimeters long, 13 centimeters deep, and 4.45 centimeters wide. While the transmission of the speech by radio of a long history, the first models that were wireless, mobile, and also capable of connecting to the standard telephone network are much more recent.
In 1992, Nokia decides to focus solely on making mobile phones. In 1997, Samsung enters the mobile phone business. In 1998, Nokia becomes the leading global manufacturer for cell phones. In 2002, Samsung launches its first PDA phone.
You have a new message. Hi, phone. Metro.
In 2005, Samsung outshines Sony as consumers' preferred electronics manufacturer. In 2007, Apple releases its first iPhone as well as iOS 1.1.1. Apple's first iPhone release threatens to dethrone Nokia. In 2008, Apple sells 1 million iPhone 3Gs. In its opening weekend, Apple launches the Apple App Store with iOS 2.0, introducing third-party apps. In 2009, Nokia experiences its first quarterly loss. Apple sells 1 million 3GS iPhones in its opening weekend. In 2010, Nokia hires Microsoft's exec Stephen Elop as its first non-Finnish exec. In 2011, Samsung launches a series of TV ads mocking Apple devices. Nokia joins with Microsoft. In 2012, Apple releases iPhone 5, and it sells 5 million in the first weekend. Samsung overtakes Nokia as the world's leading manufacturer of mobile phones. In 2013, Nokia agrees to sell its entire mobile phone business to Microsoft for $7.18 billion. Apple introduces the iPhone 5S with fingerprint authentication and 5C, the company's first budget device. A combined 9 million sold in the first weekend.
The beginning of the cell phone evolution, cell phones were enormous and were considered to be car phones. They were only for talking purposes. As time moved on, the purpose moved from talking. When manufacturers were able to produce cell phones with web access, mobile device became the new name. A consumer paid more attention to surfing the web, taking photos, and updating social media rather than making phone calls.
Every cell phone has a special code that is used to identify the phone's owner, and the service provider. Digital cell phones use the same radio technology as analog phones, but they use it in a different way. There are 3 common technologies used by cell phone networks for transmitting information: frequency division multiple access, FDMA, time division multiple access, TDMA, code division multiple access, CDMA. Even if you're not talking on your cell phone, your phone is constantly sending and receiving information. It is talking to its cell phone tower over a pathway called a control channel. According to South University, cell phones have many features that are beneficial to society. They allow people to connect with each other no matter where they are in the world. South University also describes that way that cell phones can impair people's social skills. As a result, they find it harder to focus on important tasks that require extreme concentration.